I'm just going to be going on live today talking about an interesting topic that I hear a lot from our clients and just from people in general online. They're always unsure about running on Instagram or running on Facebook. These are the two biggest platforms out there for social media, and it's important that we understand if we are going to do social media marketing, which one is going to be better for your particular business. Okay, so let's talk about who's on these platforms. First of all, on Facebook you have all the original people that were on social media. um, the younger people were on it as well before the older people came on board, like myself and stuff, right? I was also on it. I was told by some of younger people that we should get on this, and I did end up getting on Facebook about 12, 13 years ago, and I did slowly started dabbling in it, and then I realized, okay, you know what, I got to really learn this. So I did. I started posting and getting involved. And throughout the years, things evolved now, right? Instagram came out, and then that made things change, because Instagram came out. Why? Because Facebook was kind of like a slower method. It was used on desktop a lot. Then it started being used on mobile apps as well, on the mobile app as well. But the main thing is that a lot of the people on there were wanted something that was a little more quicker and convenient. So out came Instagram, which was just quick and easy to post pictures, and then video later. Video became big, but basically Instagram is a faster version of Facebook. That's the difference between the two. Facebook itself is kind of more gravitated towards people that are still also using their mobile phones. Majority do. And if you run ads on Facebook, you'll notice that in your insights, in your reports, you'll notice that 90 something percent are visiting on their mobile apps, right? And that's where the push notifications come and everything else, and encourage people to engage. But now let's think about what's the difference between actually Facebook and Instagram, okay? So the difference between the two apps is the audiences that are on it, okay? You've got a lot of the people that got onto social media later, like the older generation, and even seniors are on there as well now, right? Now these also could be great for your business, because you could be targeting seniors or targeting people in their 50s or middle-aged, that are a great candidate for your services, whether it be investing or home sales, realty, could be anything, right? That's more related to that audience. And then you've got, Instagram, where you've got, a younger crowd. You've got older now coming on board, middle-aged coming on board, and slowly that'll evolve, as well as, I'm sure eventually seniors might be on there later in the future as well. But the thing is, you want to look at it as, the age groups is a major identifier. So if you look at Facebook and look at Instagram, you're going to notice there's a lot of retail opportunities, on Instagram that aren't on Facebook. And then there's also a lot of, other opportunities that are on Facebook that are not on Instagram. For example, there's a lady that sells, knitted blankets, and she's selling it all to an older crowd. And then there's people like us who sell software as well and marketing services, and we sell on Facebook more than Instagram. But on Instagram, if we were to sell a product or maybe a cool T-shirt or something like that, I would probably recommend pushing it a little bit more on Instagram and Facebook, but of course a little bit more on Instagram, right? So it totally depends. And if you're going to do organic posting, you want to also look at, organic meaning not paid. You want to make sure that your Instagram is constantly being updated, because Instagram is known for being something that's very fast and very quick to like. Like, you don't have to click a button to like anything. You literally just thumb tap, double tap on each image. And this is something, it's funny enough, I didn't even know about that, when they first came out. And then people, they just gravitated to it, the younger crowd. And then they showed me and said, hey, you know what? You don't have to click the heart button. You can just double tap. So it's a lot of, consumer behavior in the younger, faster crowd, people that, have less patience to look at things, right? But then on the other hand, you also want to remember that now Instagram came out with Reels, which is competing with TikTok, because TikTok has that audience that is, wants faster content, faster information, a quicker experience, and a quicker way to say, no, I don't want to watch that video, right? And so you can look at it this way, like there's Facebook, and then there's Instagram, which is faster and a quicker experience, And then there's TikTok, right? TikTok has that, that quick experience, 15-second videos, and you can go on there and you can end up there half an hour just going through videos. The algorithm will just keep feeding you videos that, you watch for more than 5 or 10 seconds or whatever, system they have, right? But now come back to Instagram. Instagram now also started. The reason I bring up TikTok is because now Instagram has started Reels as well, a while back, and Reels is starting to take off because they've already got, the market of people that use Instagram and are comfortable with it and they're already there. So they said, why not? Why don't we add what TikTok has? And it's been taken off, right? So you want to look at all these aspects and understand like why are people using this before you run ads, before you post, or even as you post. Posting's free. Always encourage you to post, keep posting, but and look at the insights and get an idea, right? But the way that you're really going to find out is by running ads. So what you can do is run a small budget. And I know people use the term A/B testing, and they say all that all the time. But what you can do is simply just run one ad, and what an A test is like, it's like a case. You're going to be doing that on Facebook, and then B might be you're going to be doing one on Instagram, right? So then you just kind of look at them side by side, and you set it for a certain time period. Maybe you set it for 3 days, right? Whatever the budget is for those 3 days that you can afford, you put that budget in there, right? And then you come back after those 3 days and you look at all the insights. You look under each campaign and you say, okay, let's look at the engagement. Let's look at how the normal engagement is. How many likes, how many comments, and just how many people looked at it. And then you look at video engagement. And then you look at video engagement. You say, how long did they look at the videos? 3 seconds, 15 seconds, which is called a through play, 30 seconds. And you look at all that. And then you do the same thing with Instagram. You get an idea of the engagement with the video or the image or likes, whatever, comments, people that saved it. There's also an option there with the engagement where they can click save. So they save the post for later, right? And that's huge because that tells you that, hey, you know what? My ad, what I'm pushing out there is actually people are saving it. So they are interested, right? So it gives you a clue. I'm on to the right audience. And now you're just checking the platform. And then what you do is you kind of look at how many people clicked on it. So then you're looking at clicks and LTVs, clicks and landing page views. So that's the second tier that you're testing. So you're looking at the clicks versus how many people actually made it to the landing page. Those are different. Click is someone that just clicked it and didn't end up loading the page, didn't necessarily end up loading the page, but they might have. So what you want to look at is if you got 10 clicks over here and maybe 8 of them went to the landing page, then that's a good sign. That means that people are clicking. They're not bouncing. They're not saying, forget it. I'm not going to wait for the page to load. Same thing for Instagram. Clicks and LPVs. LPVs are landing page views, and they're important. Then you come back and you look at, the third tier. You look at, hopefully this is a conversion campaign that you run, because I recommend running only conversion campaigns for your objective, because you'll get all aspects of engagement, clicks, landing page views. You'll get the conversion lead, and you'll also get some sales, right? That's the whole idea. Now, when you look at the conversion aspect, you're going to look at, okay, how many people converted on Facebook, how many people converted on Instagram, and how much did it cost for the number of leads and the number of sales on Facebook, the number of leads and number of sales on Instagram, okay? So this is very helpful. This can get you, this will get you the idea of, of how many people are actually converting which platform. And then you come back. I know it sounds complicated, but you spend some time doing this, and it's going to tell you a lot. Spending that budget is going to tell you that, let me go back and look at my strategy. Now I'm going to run a campaign that's evergreen. It's going to be ongoing, and I'm going to run that, and that's going to be my audience that I work with, and that's going to be my campaign. Now you're going to be looking at, okay, Facebook did better for me because I paid, I was selling t-shirts, and I sell my t-shirts for $30, and I paid $10 for each sale, or I paid $8. But then on Instagram, you look at it and you say, okay, well, you know what? I sold my t-shirt and I paid $6 for each sale. That tells you, it's $2 less. So it's costing you less to get a t-shirt sale, and you got a bunch of leads on top of it that you can farm, send emails to, send offers to, flash sales, and as well, right? And email campaigns. So this is how you kind of determine which platform is best. And then what you do is you say, okay, you know what? I'm still going to focus on Facebook. Or you might have like Facebook doesn't give you anything and you get like crazy, it's too much to even scale. Say, forget it, right? I don't want that. It's not profitable. I sell a t-shirt for 30 bucks, but it cost me 40 bucks to get a sale. Forget it. Okay. Or test another audience. Like, don't write it off yet. Run a few tests before you just write off a complete platform, one of the biggest platforms in the world. Don't write it off. Give it a try, or at least post organically and just keep working there. But then you focus your budget on Instagram, if that's the case. So it all depends on your product matching the audience. That's why it's very important to think of all that. And that's why I want to do these live videos, to really get to you and get it through to you guys, that you really have to determine who is your buyer and what problems are they going through. Like, you need to know all of that, right? That's really important. People will ask you that and you'll know that, but you probably don't realize that you know it until you actually write it down. Okay? Anyways, if you have any questions, reach out. I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, if you have any, if you need any help, always reach out to us. And just keep focused on testing. Testing and analyzing is the key. That's knowledge, and that's knowledge that you can take to grow your business. Okay? Have a great day, everybody. Bye.